this looks very depressing. It looks very depressing and I need to try and make it not look so depressing. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to another Sims 4 build but using one pack only, and we're kind of actually having two builds in one video because I'm going to be using one pack to build a starter home, and then after building the starter home I'm going to then fully furnish that home. I've done a couple of videos on this before. I have built a Realm of Magic starter home and then fully renovated and decorated it afterwards, and I've also done the same thing for Island Living, and in that video I asked you guys for what pack should be next and I got a comment saying vampires, and I was so excited to receive that comment because I love all things dark and gloomy and gothic and spooky and all of that good stuff, and so the thought of making a vampire starter home was really exciting for me. So with that being said, I got a couple things that I've got to talk to you about this build straight away. I have a little speed build to watch, so let's get into that. And specifically, this speed build is of me just building the shape of this house, and you'll see an inspiration pic below my face cam of the shape that I wanted to build with. I did some research. I went on Pinterest and I searched small Victorian double-story house, and I got a couple of different options. I actually ended up building 3 different shells. This was the 3rd shell. The first 2, they were really cool builds in real life, but the translation into The Sims 4 wasn't great and I wasn't able to do it. So this was my 3rd attempt and I'm so happy with how it came out. Honestly, this inspiration pic was my favorite of the 3 anyway. I don't know why I didn't just go with this house straight away. So the shape is really all that I was trying to copy, getting the style of house to be accurate, but the color scheme, I wanted it to fit in with Forgotten Hollow, so I wanted it to be dark and gloomy. So I went with gray and black. So I did want the starter home to be a double-story house, and I did also want this starter home to be a 2-bedroom house. All of the starter home builds I've done so far have been a 1-bedroom, but occasionally you will find a 2-bedroom starter home in the Sims builds, the builds that the Sims do as well for their neighborhoods. So I wanted to try and make this one a 2-bedroom starter home, and I also kind of tried to make it a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I don't know if that's gonna work. We don't have much money because this is the starter home version. We're working with 20,000 simoleons. That's what I deem to be starter home budget, so that's what we're going with. You will see that I'm using a lot of the Vampires pack stuff immediately. The tiles on the floor, the flooring itself, a lot of the wallpapers I'm using. As a matter of fact, I think the only wallpapers that aren't vampires are the grey boards on the outside and the tile that's in the bathrooms and the kitchen. Every other wallpaper is vampires, and I'm using all of the vampires windows as well. Doors though, my absolute favorite base game doors have this beautifully ornate swatch that just fit in so perfectly, and they're only like 50 simoleons, so they're so cheap but they look so good, so I knew I had to use them in this freaking build. So this is gonna be a small house. It is a starter home. It's not meant to be crazy massive. The idea of starter homes is you're supposed to expand upon what's already there as you're playing the game and earning more money. But I think that even when I go into this build and fully decorate it, I don't think I'm going to change the structure of this house. I'm really happy with how the structure came out. Alright, I do apologize for the lighting, but this is our house so far. This is the shape that I built. So downstairs we have the front doors here, and we've got this one great big room. I'm thinking this is going to be a living room and a dining room combined in the fully furnished house. So then this room here is going to be a bathroom, a downstairs bathroom, and this is the kitchen next to it here. And then upstairs we've got 2 bedrooms. This is the main bedroom with an ensuite bathroom and then just another bedroom upstairs. So we do have 7,784 simoleons, so this house is not going to have very much furniture in it at all, but it's fine. And honestly, I think for the starter home version we're just going to have to go base game, because a lot of the vampire stuff, while it is very beautiful and it will fit this style perfectly, it's expensive and we don't have the funds to be able to handle expensive. I'm just gonna get what I need to make this house functional first so that I know that we've got everything that we need. I might be able to upgrade some of this furniture to better quality stuff. Something else that I would really like, something that's very vampire specific. It might be the only vampires furniture piece that we have yet. I really want to use this fireplace in here. I'm just thinking about where I'm going to put a couch is all. Okay, it might just have to be a 2-seater couch. I'm not sure about this layout It's just the front door because you're walking straight into a couch. What if I push it back by a couple? Because I might make an unpopular decision in that I don't think I'm gonna have a TV in this build. I think I'm just gonna get a bookshelf. So I think that's what I'll do. So if I do maybe like a little seating area like that, we could maybe get a little coffee table in here. So let's have a look at a coffee table, shall we? Oh, this coffee table, Fire's First Love coffee table. It's only 215 simoleons. That's going to go beautifully in that space. I don't think I'm going to worry about curtains in this build for the starter home version. That might also be an unpopular choice, but I just don't think I'm going to. It is a little bit hard to see, but this is what I've got so far for the kitchen. I've got the fridge over here. I've got a pantry next to it. I do think I am going to get an upper cabinet to go over the fridge as well, just to tie that in so that doesn't look so funny. I think that's probably going to be the only upper cabinets that I do for the base game version of this house. We'll just get this bin over in the corner here. I'm kind of thinking that's going to be it for the main furniture of the kitchen for the starter home version, because we've got 1,197 simoleons and there's still some other things that I would like to try and get instead. So let's move into this downstairs bathroom maybe. I would really like to try and get a bathtub just in this bathroom, not the upstairs bathroom. I think we can live without it in the upstairs one. 747 simoleons left though. Oh boy. Before I go upstairs, I did mention that I wanted to get a bookcase because I'm not going to have a TV in this house. So you do need a way to have fun in this house, and a bookcase is an easy, cheap option for having fun. So let's have a look at our base game options for bookcases. Oh, okay. Interesting. So do I go with this one where maybe we could put it on the wall next to the stairs there? It's something to have on the wall there. Yes, I reckon that will do the trick. So we've got a bookcase, so now your Sims can have fun. I'm not sure that I'm going to go with a dining table in this one yet as well. We'll see how much money we have at the end. I want to go upstairs and just make sure that I've got everything I need up there. Maybe get a dresser in one of the bedrooms up here because this looks very depressing. It looks very depressing and I need to try and make it not look so depressing. They're expensive though. They're super expensive. Oh my goodness. $410 for a dresser? Oh my god. I mean, kind of accurate to real life prices there. But you know, like, I don't have that much money. Maybe we won't get a dresser. I don't know. I don't know what else to put in this bedroom. Oh goodness. Maybe I should then focus on the kids' bedroom and maybe giving the child a toy. Bearcula for this little child. Super cute. I can't afford the Victorian dollhouse, but you bet I'm gonna have the Victorian dollhouse in the fully decorated version of this house. I would love to maybe put a couple of little plants in somewhere, maybe a rug downstairs, I don't know. Honestly, we've got a pretty fully furnished downstairs, and that's more than a lot of starter homes come with that the Sims team make. It's just the upstairs that's the issue. I would really like to have something else upstairs, but I don't know what. Maybe I could put, I was gonna say maybe I could put a desk in. Nope, can't afford any desks, no worries. Maybe I could put another bookcase in though, maybe, because I can get this vintage books set that we could put on the side table there. I am changing my mind and I'm getting a child's violin in that corner because when I think Victorian, I think violin. So we're going with that. We've got 12 simoleons left. I don't think we've got any art that maybe we could use. So I think with that, I'm gonna maybe leave this as the starter home version right here. It has no landscaping or anything though. Maybe I should go into debug and try and do some debug landscaping. So let me go into debug real quick. I'll be right back.
5 minutes later.
Alright you guys, here is the finished landscaped lot for the starter home version of this vampire's house. I had so much fun going to debug. There's some great stuff in there and I had so much fun, especially with putting this little corner together of like tree stumps and a fallen lamp, and then off to the side we've got a little park bench and an outdoor trash can because I realized I didn't have an outdoor trash can, and looking around the area, there's not even one in this middle space here. so kind of needed to have an outdoor trash can, so I put this little seating area here, and I think it's really cute. So in order to be able to afford our outdoor trash can, I did have to make some changes to the inside. So I did have to get rid of the plant that we had in our stairway. Sorry about that. I had to get rid of the bedside table and the lamp that we had in the child's bedroom. I had to change the bathtub to a cheaper bathtub, and I did have to go for a cheaper sink as well. So it's really unfortunate. One thing I haven't mentioned yet, just going back to the outside of the house though, just before I talk about the galleries, in debug I found some beautiful ivy that I put just on the side of the house. I think it just adds a little bit more of that old feel to it. I really like how it turned out. Super stoked with that. So if you would like to download the starter home version of this vampire's house for yourself, you will find it on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, the exact same way it's spelled here, and you will find it under Vampire's Starter Home. It is a 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom house, and it comes to 19,961 simoleons. But don't go anywhere, because now that I've made the starter home version, I get to do a big heckin' mother load and make this the fully furnished Victorian vampire home of my dreams. So straight away, I'm just gonna delete all of the furniture that I know I would like to replace with better stuff. So let's get that happening, because oh my goodness, I want all better stuff. Give me all of the good and better stuff. Seriously. I want to use as much stuff from Vampires as possible, but we don't have a fridge that came with the Vampires pack. But we do have this fridge that I wanted to use from the base game earlier that I think fits in beautifully for Vampires theming. We do have a counter that comes with Vampires. It's just about trying to find the right swatch to match, because I am not a fan of these swatches, and I feel like it's just going to have to be the black and white, because we do have elements of the black and white in there, so that's totally fine. Let's do this then. I was gonna say we better have an upper cabinet to match. I was really worried that we didn't have an upper cabinet to match them, but we do. It's unfortunate that it's all white, but okay, apparently this kitchen is gonna be very white, and that's fine. It's just not what I was expecting. Beautiful. I think that's pretty cool. So that's gonna be our kitchen for the minute. I do want to do some more decor and stuff. Okay, straight away, Vampire's toilet. Have to use the beautiful Vampire's toilet. I know we've got this clawfoot tub that comes with the Vampire's pack. It'll go really nicely in the ensuite bathroom. Look at that red and black swatch. It's meant to be for the parents' bedroom with the red and black. Oh, I love that actually. And then we've got this beautiful, well, I used to not think it was beautiful. Listen, that was a few years ago, but I had to use this sink in my letter G alphabet build, and I kind of roasted this sink. Look, it's not a terrible sink. I just am personally not a huge fan of pedestal sinks. It's definitely one of the most beautiful pedestal sinks we've got in the game, and it definitely fits that beautiful gothic vibe. So for this build, it is beautiful. It's just for my letter G build, I wasn't really a fan of it, so I apologize if I offended anyone. I cannot wait to do some more decorating in that bathroom now, but let's get upstairs, because I also want to use the same toilet and the same sink in this bathroom. I think we're gonna have to put the toilet on this wall because we've got windows on all of the rest of the walls, so I will put the sink directly across from that toilet. Alright, straight away, I'm having a look at this corner here. This is where I said I would have loved to have had a dining table. I don't think we're gonna be able to fit a massive one in here because, you know, it's a small space as it is, and I don't know how functional it's even going to be. Although I've just had a thought. After looking at a couple of dining tables that made me angry because we don't have black swatches in them, I was just thinking about the pipe organ that comes with Vampires, and I mean, this is a great big space that we could stick a pipe organ in. Thoughts? Your thoughts on having the pipe organ in the Vampire's house? I mean, when else am I gonna use it? So let's just have the pipe organ, I reckon, and that fills that corner super nicely. I love it, and it's a skill building item. You need some skill building items in your home. So yes, let's do that for our Vampire's little freaking tower corner there. Pipe organ, super spooky, love it. Let's have a look at our beautiful Vampires couches because I know that we've got some. Right, the gothic love seat. Oh, it's to die for. I love it. I love it. We'll chuck that over here, I think, because that's going to be beautiful against that wall. And then maybe we could get the thrill of the chase to go on this side. We don't have a coffee table that came with vampires, and I really like this coffee table, so I think I'm going to keep that coffee table. I'm desperate to get into these bedrooms, and I'm going to start with the kids' room, I think. So what have we got? Do we have a vampire's bed for like a single bed vampire's bed? I know we've got a double bed. Maybe we'll go with Princess Cordelia's single bed then. It's just about finding the swatch. Oh, it has to be the all black swatch. Oh, it just does. It just has to be the all black swatch. Freaking cool. So having a look at the rest of this room though, I did say that I wanted to get the Victorian dollhouse. So I think I'll get the Victorian dollhouse and put it in that corner. I'm going to size it down by 1, which you can size the Victorian dollhouse down because it's so big normally. It takes up a lot of space. But you are able to size it down as long as the green squares you're seeing around it, they're still too wide. It will still be functional. Like if I size it down so that it's only 1 wide, that's when the dollhouse doesn't become functional, because you have to have the 2 spaces for 2 child Sims to be able to sit at the dollhouse. So you're able to size it down by 1 to make it a little bit smaller. Beautiful. I'm going to move that violin. Let's put Becula over in this corner instead, I think. I wanted to sort of put a desk underneath the windows, but I don't think that's going to work because your Sim's not going to be able to walk through there. Will we be able to fit a dresser? What do I think of that? Do I hate that? Yes, I do. Honestly, I hate that dresser, but it's a dresser. And it means that I'll be able to put some more decor on top of that too. That's totally fine. So with that being said, I think we're just ready to do some more decor in the kids' bedroom. So let's move on to the parents' bedroom. Oh yes, 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 yes. Give me that beautiful vampire's double bed. With the red swatch. Oh, wow. I'm just going to keep looking though, because there might be a better swatch that I like. Ooh, even this swatch is interesting. Ooh, that swatch is beautiful too. Look at the red tassel table lamp. Beautiful. I'm really liking this red theme for this bedroom. I'm quite impressed with it actually. Very happy. Again, I am struggling to think of what else to put in this bedroom though. So honestly, when I'm struggling to come up with what to put in rooms like this at this point, one of my favorite things to do is actually to put an ottoman on the end of the bed. It seems very classy. It's like where you'd sit down to put on your shoes in your bedroom. In the red swatch, just at the end of the bed, that could be really nice. It just makes the room feel a little bit more full, even though there's not a whole lot going on. Honestly, I think with maybe some plants, maybe a plant in here, maybe a rug, I reckon that could be really nice. Okay, well, all of the indoor plants are going to have to be base game because there's none that came with vampires. That's totally fine. It's all good. And I reckon we could put some fun vampires decor on that console table upstairs too. That'd be lovely. I think on either side of the door, I'm going to put this wall sconce because that seems kind of realistic to me to have this wall sconce. Also, I'm having trouble seeing. You guys can probably see just fine, but I've got white lights blinding me and this is a dark room and I'm struggling to see. It's fine. It's all good. It's beautiful. I love it. So with that being said, I think I'm pretty happy with what we've got main furniture wise. I'm ready to get started with the decorating. So I'm going to engage speed build, Sarah, and we're going to speed decorate together. Let's do it.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Alright, so you guys, this is the final version, the fully decorated vampire's home that's I wanted. Debug came through with some amazing stuff once again for the roofing because I wanted this little like roof spikes, but we didn't have any that came with vampires, so I used this like bollard and sized it down and put it on the roof. So it came in clutch and we got a couple of extra little details as well. Super nice. I am super happy with the outside. We've got some benches on the outside porches and a little easel as well. By the way, I did just want to give the doors their moment to shine because I mentioned them in the speed build, but I realized you probably haven't seen them. This door, base game door, 50 simoleons, fits perfectly with the freaking vampires vibes. And all of the doors that I use on the inside, except for the kitchen, I use an archway into the kitchen, but all the other doors are a single door version of this exact same door. It's beautiful. So this is what you see when you come in the door. Now, I will just say I have tried to paint the ceilings, but for some reason, not all of the ceilings will paint in this house. It'll be like incredibly patchy. There'll be like half of this roof painted and then the other half will have like 3 or 4 squares painted, but the rest all white. So I don't know why that's happening. Anyway, so it means we're stuck with white roofs for this. I apologize. So have a look at this though. This is so cool. I'm biased because I built it. I generally decorate more modern styled stuff, so this was definitely out of my comfort zone, but I had so much fun with it. I love our little pipe organ in the corner. I'm so glad we did that. And then because we can see into the kitchen, let's go in and take a look through the beautiful ornate archway into the kitchen as well. We've got some more decor stuff in here. Super nice. Really like the layout of this kitchen actually. Super fun. And then there's the downstairs bathroom and just this door, 50 simoleons in the base game. And there's so many different swatches. There's more plain swatches as well. It's my favorite door. It's beautiful. Into the bathroom. This one's not super cluttered. I might go back into Build Buy and get like a robe or something to hang on the wall just because there's not a lot going on in here actually. I didn't realize how empty this one was, but I love the red and black accents on everything in here. Super fun. At the top of the stairs, we've got this at our landing, our little console table with some vampire spooky decor stuff. And around the other end, we've got a plant. And of course, we do have both doors that lead into the bedrooms. Might have to put something on that wall. Forgot that it would be empty. We've got a tapestry that I reckon would go lovely on that wall, actually. Let's go into the kids' bedroom first, because you will have seen in the decorating speed build that I changed the color scheme to be purple and black. I realized that I was having so much fun with the parents' bedroom being red and black that I decided I wanted to go with a color theme for the kids' bedroom as well. So purple it was, and I really like the vibes actually. It's fun, but still very gothic indeed. And then let's take a look at the parents' bedroom. Oh, it's really cool. I like it. I might see if I can fit something on this wall though, because this wall is looking pretty big and bare, but I really like the vibes. And then let's go in and take a look at the bathroom. So this bathroom, super fun. I think it would be fun to have a bathroom shaped like this, in a tower like this. So much fun. So with that being said, if you would like to download the fully furnished version of this house, again, it will be on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, the exact same word spelled here, and you'll find it under Vampire's Home. The full version turned out to be 69,748 simoleons. So about 50,000 simoleons more than the starter home version. Super fun though. I absolutely loved this build and I had the most fun making it. But guys, that's all I've got for this video of building a vampire starter home and then fully furnishing that starter home and making it the Victorian vampire den of my dreams. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I'm really enjoying these videos of starting out with a starter home and then fully decorating it as well, and I think you guys are too. Let me know if you are in the comments down below, and while you're in the comments down below, let me know which pack I should use next. And if you would like to see more of me and any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. I think it's pretty obvious. Leave me a vampire emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video, you love both the starter home and the fully decorated version of this house, and you would like to see me do this again with a different pack. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!